Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my friends all across the globe today, and welcome back to our little Megaquarium speed build. Yes, so we are back here in Newport Aquarium, and we are finishing up the Pacific part of our Megaquarium little build. So, of course, I want to add a few more tanks in here. Not really sure what specifically I wanted to add. I go in here with no plan at all, just as all good builders do, and I just throw some stuff at the wall and see what sticks. And of course, 4 new tanks in addition over here, just throwing some really nice stuff over here. The big one in the center right there, that is for epaulet sharks. The other two are for, you know, whatever the hell I throw in there. I think it switches up by the time this video ends. We actually do switch it up in the live portion of there, so if you are interested in checking out the live portion and skipping right to that, feel free to go for that. It's around 5 minutes, just so you guys know. But with that being said, you can see me do a lot of backstage work over here, which is then negated, because I find out that there is a mod for perfect filters. Yeah, so I don't even need to worry about doing, like, you know, the, oh, I gotta place a heater, I gotta place the nitrate neutralizer. I don't need to do that anymore. All I gotta do is plop down one of those silly mods and I'm all set to go. So we'll be doing a lot of that in the future, but of course, with that being said, most of the work I do over here is just making sure that everything is lined up, making sure that everything is fed the appropriate food, and making sure that all my animals are happy, or at least trying to make them happy. Usually they don't end up being that happy at the end, but I think it turns out pretty good. With that being said, though, I want to add some seating over here just so guests could, you know, pop a squat and look at these smaller tanks. Usually when I go to aquariums, I love looking at the smaller tanks. They're usually some of my favorite parts of the aquarium. The big tanks in the center, like take for example New England Aquarium, they have that big old tank in the center, and it's not even my favorite tank. I'm not even that impressed by bigger fish being kept in captivity. You know what I'm more impressed by? The smaller fish. Hell, I think we actually throw in some garden eels. Wow, I'm starting to sound like a Porky Pig right over there or something. But garden eels, yeah, we actually keep some of these guys in the tanks later down the line. We'll actually see that in a little bit. This is the last tank that I actually add for this little section over here. I do a nice big old reef tank, and it looks so freaking beautiful. We got some more Shittles, we got some blue tangs. It looks so nice in the end, and I hope you guys all enjoy it. It's so freaking beautiful. But with that being said, just decorating the rest of this, actually throwing down our fish in here. And I do put a unicorn fish in here as well, just a single one, just because. And I think we actually throw a Kadako Moray in there, even though they are pretty much a European species. Leaf does not care. Leaf just wants to throw in whatever the hell he wants, and you know what? There's no stopping him with that. But now with that being said, there I actually throw the modded filters in, and before we know it, we're actually going to cut over to the actual, how you say, the actual live portion of the video. Yes, but in just a little bit. It's not happening until now. I got these really cool benches from the workshop as well, and I got these topiaries too, which are perfect for brightening up the place. I'm going to keep my eye on the workshop going forward. Hopefully we can get more and more workshop integration as time goes forward, because getting all these beautiful modded pieces in, it really does help to serve this as like a much better looking, I don't know, aquarium. I'm trying to find like the right words over here. But with that being said, throwing in the last finishing touches, I throw in some like trash cans kind of hidden right there. We go over all the specifics in the actual live portion, but throwing down these signs as well so guests know what the heck they're actually looking at, and just dressing up the rest of the habitats as well. I don't know. I really do love this. But with that being said, oh, I love the feather dusters too. Those were a mod that I just got as well. I should probably make some mods soon. I don't know. I feel like everyone's made all the fish that have been needed to be made. But I don't know. Maybe Leaf can do something fun later on. But with that being said, throwing the roofs on here, and I'll actually see you guys in the live portion. Catch you there. Well, welcome back everyone to Megaquarium, little old Newport Aquarium, yes. So welcome back. This is officially episode 3. Why am I already saying this? You guys are watching a speed build before this. Oh my gosh. But of course, with that being said, we did a lot of different changes around the entire aquarium. So we're just going to pop right in here and walk through it all because we can do that quickly, right? So obviously the Mantis Shrimp exhibit didn't really change out too much. There's a fly flying around my face, oh my gosh. But we do have these swanky little signs. I got these off of the workshop. I installed a lot of mods in this last go around. And yeah, it's just nice little informational boards to learn about peacock mantis shrimp. And I don't know, I feel like they're a very cool entrance animal to have. They're very beautiful. Look at him looking at me. He's so cute. They could beat you up in a second. And obviously over here I have some feather stars. I used to actually keep feather stars, or feather dusters I think they actually are called, back when I had a marine tank, and they're just so beautiful, and I threw a little sponge over there as well. But still, the tank is kind of bare bones, so you know what? We're actually just going to pop right in here and throw a couple of rocks in. I feel like that would play out very nicely. And of course, with that being said, all of these, I got a whole bunch of new mods over here, so it's just really so much better for decoration. And there we go, it already looks so much better. But with that being said, we can continue ourselves all the way up here. And we have, obviously, this big old tank right here. I think I may repurpose this into something else later down the line. I still do like it. I still like how we have the box fish, or rather the cowfish over there. But I feel like we do this tank a little bit better once we actually get into the Pacific points. But still, the decoration around here is really nice nonetheless. I really do love these topiaries. Just got them off the workshop. I feel like they work really well in here. But moving on from there, obviously we still have the Pacific point. I'm waiting for these sharks to die off so I could actually replace them with actual Pacific sharks. I did a whole workshop splurge in there too. Except we're going to keep these guys over here, the leopard sharks. They're really beautiful. But moving on through here, obviously I have a bunch of benches, and I have a little bit of a bin in here as well, so guests can throw out their trash. Even though there really isn't anything for them to make trash out of just yet, we'll actually work on maybe a food court / cafe later down the line. But of course, here we have our seahorses. I believe you guys saw these in the last episode. Just wanted to get a nice big ol' seahorse tank in here. I feel like everyone loves a little bit of seahorse action. Unfortunately, I don't think they all survived. Yeah, they're at risk of hunger, but you know what? We're just gonna plop some more in here. I have looked into getting some more ease mods for making the game a lot better. Well, a lot better for Sandbox, if that makes sense. And I think I have the perfect filters now, so everything will work well on that end. I have the perfect utilities mod, so it's really great for all that regards. But moving on from there, I forgot what I don't think we even put anything in here. Let's actually do that right now. You know what? I really do like this kind of hybrid style of video. It's always really fun. What can we actually plop in here? It's gonna be something kind of nice. I would love to do a... Ooh! I'll tell you what, Asian short crab. Let's pop a couple of those in there and we could decorate this too together. Why not? Got some Neptune grass. Rotate that around a little bit. And we could get some ooh, the stromulites. These are really cool. Having those in the background would be a nice place for those crabbies to hide. But you know what? I think they should be happy with that, right? Oh, they need a little bit more rock. Let's actually do that for them. We need a rock with 2, maybe even 3. That is kind of cool right there. But I'm not really a big fan of that one. Board rock. That is way too big. Crevice. There we go. Okay. That actually works so much better. So they should be all good now. And look at them. They're really happy. I wish there was a zoom in feature. Even Ansel, I don't think we have yeah, it doesn't have a photo mode, so that's a little bit of a shame. But with that being said, here's our staff and entrance over here. Whoops. And they have access to this big old tank right back there. Look at that moray swimming around. He's handsome. But moving on from there, I covered all the rest of everything over there. And I think I may put a roof on here as well. But with that being said, oh no. Oh no, all of our sharkies died. Let's get some sharks again. Let's just keep on filling it up. Who cares? I believe they were epaulet sharks. And we just plop a bunch of them in there as well. And this all has backstage as well, just some nice big filters for ease of access. And then the keepers can kind of just throw all the food in there. But it looks like these guys are pretty happy, even though, like, you know, they're phasing into the rock. That's the only thing I wish Megaquarium had was collision, but you know what? For a game this damn good, I don't even need it. I'm pretty happy with it nonetheless. And I forgot what I actually had in this tank over here. That staghorn coral is gonna die any minute now. But with that being said, maybe we could get, like, maybe pipefish or garden eels. I think garden eels are from the Pacific, so we can actually keep a few of them in there. If they don't come from the Pacific, they'll die, and we could refill them with something else. So you know what? That's fine over there. And obviously, here's a piece de resistance. Here is a little bit of a reef tank, and I think it should be all good, like, in terms of size. Let's collapse all these windows. And yeah, we can't really fit too many other fish in here as well. Let's actually get a Kittico moray. I feel like those would be really nice swimming around in there. They just need a little bit more, like, length, I guess. So yeah, that's just our big old reef tank. It kind of, like, surmises that little Pacific trek all too well over there. And I really do like that. I don't know, it's just, this game is so nice for just plopping these quick little builds down and having fun with them. And look at the bannerfish go. Look at them. They're having a nice little time. It's kind of like a finding Nemo tank now that I'm looking at it. But obviously, you come over here and it's all one big loop, so you kind of get like your fill over there. And then you move on to the rest of the aquarium. You can do whatever you want. So moving forward, I definitely do want to expand out this way. I kind of want to have, like, maybe an exhibition hall, kind of like, if I could line this up correctly. We're just going to do a 4-tile. And then maybe we could have, like, this nice hallway going out towards there. And maybe even with an offshoot over here. And then we can do something over there. And we can have, like, a nice thing over there. I don't know, I'm just drawing this out with all you guys just so I can, like, kind of plan this out. I'm just gonna have a lot of fun with this, and maybe we could have, like, something over there. Who knows? Who the heck knows? But with that being said, we are all done for today, and the Pacific trek is done. Obviously, everyone needs to eat, but with that being said, I think it turned out pretty damn good in the end. And we can actually view this for closing out. But with that being said, guys, excuse that little bit of a pop-up right there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, it's so great to have you guys here. Hope you guys are enjoying this little bit of a playthrough. I know it's not doing the best on the channel, but I'm having fun with it nonetheless, so I don't really care. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye now.